Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful, cloudy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. I am excited for you today because you get to help somebody else today. You know, you may not realize this, but one of the reasons why the good Lord above wants us to function out of abundance, out of an abundant life, if you will, is because we have the opportunity to serve and help, encourage, and inspire other people, which is the very thing that causes us to be most fulfilled. That's the crazy thing. There's an interesting verse that says, whoever looks for his life loses it. Whoever loses his life, for my sake, actually finds it. What does that mean, you might ask? Well, we're all busy looking for whatever it is that's going to make us happy, or looking for that person that's going to make us happy, or looking for that purse or that watch or that car or that house that's going to make us happy. And in looking for our life, we lose it because it's an empty shenanigan with a carrot on the end of a stick we can never quite reach, and it never quite satisfies because ultimately it becomes boring and we get used to it. And that, my friend, is the secret behind if you look for your life, you lose it. But if you lose your life for his sake, you'll find it. What does that mean if I lose my life for his sake? If you're outward focused, you see, when you are in victimhood, when you are in poverty of thought, poverty financially, poverty emotionally, poverty spiritually, you are at a deficit, if you will, it's really hard to focus on anything other than getting your feces consolidated. For those of you that are educated, it's really hard to focus on anything other than just getting a baseline of fixing yourself up. And you are then prohibited from having an overflow to pour out into other people. So your duty to succeed at all levels is connected to the fact that your success is not even really about you. It'll be ultimately used by serving other people, which ultimately brings you the most fulfillment. We were all meant for relationship. 2 words. Ever felt helpless? Ever felt hopeless? I'm going to give you today 2 words that will annihilate victimhood. First, let's address that definition of victimhood. Victimhood is a state of mind. A state of mind. And I can't overemphasize this, a state of mind that convinces a person of their inability to execute, perform, pursue, obtain, move towards, engage, increase, or effect something in their life because of an external circumstance. Let me narrow that down for you so I can give you a quick one. Victimhood is any mindset that says, I cannot blank because of blank. I will not blank because of blank. If only blank would happen, then blank could happen for me. If blank would do this, then I would do that. It is victimhood. Victimhood is the belief that in order for you to be, do, and have more, something outside of yourself must occur. That is being a victim. And I'm going to give you 2 words to take you out of victimhood. Are you ready? Please share this with all the folks that you find tend to be. Remember Saturday Night Live, Debbie Downer, they're like, hey, we're all going out tonight. It's going to be great. We're going to go see this band. It's going to be wonderful. Are we going to have to walk from the car all the way up the steps of the stadium? Wah, wah. They're always looking for the cloud in the silver lining. Does that make sense? They're always looking for the muck at the bottom of the swamp. They look at the Bahamas, at the beautiful water, and the opportunity maybe to go scuba diving. And they say, but there's salt water down there, and there might be coral. You know who I'm talking about. Share this video with them, okay? They're members of the thumb-sucking, blanket-wielding whiners of America, and they need help, y'all, and y'all can help them out today. 2 words. 2 words to annihilate victimhood. Are you ready for them? Here they are. I choose. I choose. These are the two liberating words that will annihilate victimhood. Well, she made me so mad. No, she didn't, sucker. You chose anger as a response. He makes me so angry. No, he doesn't. You choose anger as a response. I could never forgive him for that. Yes, you can. You choose not to forgive. Well, I'm just not happy. You choose how you choose to decide you're going to experience life. I choose removes victimhood. Well, I can't go to the gym in the morning because I'm not a morning person. You choose to sleep late. Well, if my husband was just not so much of a jackass, I would be really nice to him. You choose to conditionally withhold your love until he does something. You're a victim. Well, if my kids just obeyed me, good luck with that, suck. I got 5 teenagers in the house. If my kid just obeyed me, then maybe I'd be. If then. If something outside of you has to happen for you to show up and be who you can be, you're a victim. And you must begin to use the 2 words, I choose. What in your life is in deficit right now? Are you financially impoverished? Are you emotionally impoverished? Are you spiritually impoverished? Are you physically unfit and unhealthy? Today's the day for you to stop playing the role of the victim and start saying, I choose. Let me be vulnerable with you. I exposed myself to a class yesterday. I know it sounded really bad. I feel like Steve Carell on the Office. I was authentic before a class yesterday in which I said, here's a struggle I've had. I've worked out since I was 15 years old and I hadn't been to the gym consistently in probably a year. And the guy asked me why. And I said, because I'm a wuss. I choose to stay home instead of getting up at 4:20 in the morning consistently. Because I have chosen that my ridiculously insane, off the hook, above a supernatural level Tempur-Pedic celebrity OMG bed. I only love my mama and my bed. Sorry. I do love my bed, y'all. Angela does too. It's amazing. It's the most comfortable place on earth outside of being inside of my baby's arms. All right? And I'm going to tell you, that bed talks to me in the morning like, sucker, you don't need to CrossFit. You just need to stay right here. It's nice and cool. The ceiling fan's on. You got the air at like 73. Just hang out here. I choose to stay home. I choose to eat too much. It's me. I'm not a victim of anything. I make a choice. I make a decision. And so, quite frankly, my friends, do you. Feeling helpless, feeling hopeless? Well, you're choosing that. This is a choice that you are making. Shakespeare says it this way in Hamlet, there is no good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Tony Robbins says there's no meaning to any situation except the meaning you attach to it. What is the story you are telling yourself about the situation? And let me just tell you something. A very weak form of victimhood in living is when you have the capacity to love. You have the capacity to learn. You have the capacity to forgive. You have the capacity to inspire or motivate or encourage other people. Yet you choose to withhold it until everybody else around you gets their act together. That's being a victim. If you're in a marriage and you are withholding what is important to your spouse because they ain't behaving, why don't you grow the hell up and be mature? Why don't you choose to initiate? Why don't you choose to be the cause versus effect? Because I've got good and bad news for y'all that are all married. You ain't never going to change your spouse. Never, 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 never. You will never change your spouse. All you can do is change you. And when you change you, guess what? Your spouse starts to change because you become the cause and not the effect, because you have stepped out of victimhood and you have chosen to, like the good Lord, say, I am going to bless you, be kind to you, love you, treat you better than you deserve until you come around and start responding to that, and maybe there'll be reciprocation someday. Do you know one of my favorite verses in the Bible says this? Hey, you silly, stupid suckers, don't you know that it's God's kindness to you that makes you want to change and be better? Well, those are my words. That's my ghetto version. Crazy, stupid suckers, don't you know that it's God being good to you that makes you want to change and be better? It's not him up there wielding a lightning bolt that you think he's going to throw at your head because you're being stupid. All of us are stupid. All of us make stupid choices. You're not surprising God by being stupid. He knows we're stupid. We all make stupid choices. All of us. He has incredible grace, incredible mercy, forgiveness 1,000 times over when we're really trying to get it right. He's like a parent with a big fat little baby who's learning how to walk. When that baby falls down and falls down and falls down, which of you parents said, you know, Martha, I just don't think walking's going to be for little Johnny. He's like falling down like, I don't know, 87 times. I just don't think walking's for our little boy. It's just not meant for him. He's no good at it. No. Every time little fat Johnny falls down, you say, come on, Johnny, get up, baby. Come on, son, let's do it again. You can do it again. And that's what your Heavenly Father is doing, ladies and gentlemen. Every day that you screw it up and mess up, he's saying, come on, baby, get up. Let's do it again. Come on, we can do this. We can get this right. He doesn't have any illusions about you because he was never deceived in the first place. He created you. Please get a hold of that, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get out of victimhood? You want to get out of helplessness and hopelessness? Decide. 2 words. I choose. I choose grace. I choose mercy. I choose forgiveness. I choose joy. I choose to tell myself a different story than the one that's making me feel like if he would just do that, I would do this. Get over that. I choose. You have been given one of the most powerful gifts in the universe, ladies and gentlemen. You have been given the power to choose. You have been given free will. You have been given an incredible gift with an incredible responsibility. Why are you using your gift to beat yourself up and be a whiner? Why are you using your gift to be a thumb-sucking, blanket-wielding member of the American Crybaby Whiners Association? Don't be that person. Don't be that person. People, nobody needs more of that. We need men and women to step up to the plate, be who God created them to be, so that they can go and make a difference in this world. You know you want to make a difference in this world. You know you do. You know you want to make a difference in the world. You know you want to make a difference in other people. You know you do. I know it because that's how you were created. You were created to use your gifts and talents to serve other people in which you'll be most fulfilled. You ain't going to do it if you're telling yourself a baby whiner story. If you're, well, if I would do that, then I would do this. Stop it. Stop that crap. Grow up. Man up. Woman up. Accept full and total responsibility for your life. And be ready to say, I choose. You know my favorite thing? People think I'm busy. I hear it all the time. People say, Steve, I know you're busy, man. I know you're busy, man. I'm busy. And I go, time out. I am not busy. I am not busy at all. I am not busy even a little bit. And let me explain why I'm not busy at all. I'm just highly focused and ridiculously intentional with the gift of time that the good Lord has given me on this earth. I just value minutes in a day at a level that's out of control from what you're used to. So you're used to seeing people operate at 30, 40, 25, 50%, maybe if you're lucky. And when you see some operating at 100%, you'll think it's abnormal and they're busy. No, I'm not busy. I'm highly focused and ridiculously intentional, and I acknowledge the incredible gift of time, minute by minute by minute, that my Creator has given me to make a difference in this life for other people. I ain't busy at all. I am living a life by design. I'm not living a life of default. I'm so busy. I don't know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing because I chose to. I planned to. I purposefully intended to live that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I choose. 2 words that'll change your life. I choose. I hope today that you choose to live a big life, because your big life ain't even about you, guy. It's about all the people that are going to be inspired and touched when you become who you were created to become. Have a great day, guys.